Can you see the deer? That's a little bitty young thing, ain't it?
It's very young.
Yeah. You get to look at it from above and at ground level. Right, sweetie?
That's right.
Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky. Hey guys, welcome to another roadside adventure. This one started in Bell County, Kentucky, and has ended up at the Pinnacle Overlook, which overlooks Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia. Right here in the Cumberland Gap National Historical Park. This video is made possible by the fact that a law was repealed that required you to get a pricey permit to film any kind of commercial video, even a small monetized YouTube channel in a national park. That was repealed just a couple of months ago, and now we can share scenes like this with everybody. And you know, that's important to me because we have a lot of folks watching this channel that can't get out, and they say that they really enjoy these little adventures we go on, don't they?
Yes.
It's a windy day and it's a little hazy.
You can tell.
We'll probably bring you guys back when it's not as hazy. The sun's setting over Middlesboro over here.
It wasn't this windy when we got up here.
No.
It is now.
But right here is Fern Lake. Hello, Fern Lake. That's supposed to be one of the cleanest lakes in Kentucky. I don't think they allow fishing on it. And the mountain Fern Lake is on is under the Cumberland Gap, is over the Cumberland Gap tunnel, under it, over the Cumberland Gap tunnels, which you see traffic entering from Harrogate, Tennessee, right there. That's the Tennessee side of the tunnels. That's Cumberland Gap, Tennessee, the beautiful little town of Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. And that's the tunnels right at the, let me see, at the end of my fingertip right there is the tunnels. And that's the Tennessee side. And you go all the way under this mountain. First thing my wife said when she got up here, she said, is that the mountain I'm going under when I go through that tunnel? Under this mountain, under that lake. And you come out, right there is the exit of the tunnel, or the entrance if you're coming from Kentucky. You come out in Kentucky and Middlesboro in Bell County. And that is the town of Middlesboro. If you look directly under the setting sun, you can see their airport. Which I don't know if you can see it for the sun setting there. But, oh yeah.
You talked about Cumberland Gap.
Yeah, that's Cumberland Gap.
At the little railroad
Beautiful
tunnel
town.
down there.
Yeah, and there's a railroad tunnel there too. It's been there quite a while. Now you get over here, there's Harrogate, Tennessee. I believe that's LMU, Lincoln Memorial University. You'd see right there.
It's Harrogate.
Well, part of Lincoln Memorial University. It's moderately large school, so it's got more than one building, but that's the one that's visible from here. That's Harrogate. So you got Middlesboro, Cumberland Gap, Harrogate, and then you're looking around in Powell Valley up towards Virginia. So you can see 3 states from here.
That's awesome.
Isn't that incredible? Now let's zoom out, now that we zoomed in and showed you guys everything, and just let y'all enjoy this beautiful 4K view. Even though it is hazy. Look, look. Now, can you imagine how high those birds are? Are those hawks or buzzards? I'm thinking those are probably buzzards. I don't think they're eagle. Could be red hawks. I don't know. Somebody who knows birds better than me.
I think they're hawks.
Red hawks?
Yeah.
Or buzzards?
I'm right here looking.
Boy, they sure flying high, ain't they?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want us to go down to Cumberland Gap and look back up here at the end of the video? Huh? Let's see what we can spot in Cumberland Gap down there. You spot anywhere we know? There's a hotel. Yep. That's where you come in at. And see, there's a little road. Looky here. There's a little road you take. Come off 25E. Come down that little road. Come into town at the hotel.
I recognize that those houses down there.
Yeah.
The street we walked.
Yeah. Oh, is that coffee shop up here?
The coffee shop's over there.
Yeah, right there the coffee shop is.
Yes.
I don't know if I pointed out, my finger would cover it. But yeah, Okay. That is so cool.
See, there's the coffee shop right there.
Yeah. Well, Middlesboro is just beautiful under the setting sun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, that's the Kentucky side, where you exit from Tennessee or enter from Kentucky.
Yeah, when you get up here, you can really see the Cumberland Gap.
That's a long ways under there. It's right around 1 mile. And you can see it may be more than 1 mile if you're over the mountain. You know, this was the gateway to the west the Cumberland Gap was. In pioneer days. You think it's time for us to do another video at Martin Station in Virginia?
Well, sure.
Yeah. This makes me think of it, you know, because that was basically the way stop they had
I get a close look
when
at
they was on the way to Cumberland Gap.
redbuds here.
Oh, she found redbuds.
There we go.
She found some redbuds.
They're actually purple.
Purple, yeah. Well, let's not get nitpicky, okay?
Well, it's just amazing. They're purple. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Ain't that pretty? Isn't
And
that
a lot of
pretty?
dogwoods is bloom too.
Yeah, that is just so pretty.
I
You know,
guess that's the little winters we're
Yeah,
having, right?
that wind has blown away some of the haze while we was up here. I'm very thankful for that. Aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you folks are enjoying this as much as I am.
It's warm and the wind's not cold. It's really nice.
Oh, this is a hot
good.
day. They was given the chance for us to have some storms today. I'm glad they missed it. You guys ready for a tour of 3 states in a few seconds? Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky. You know, I don't think anything can show you better the kinship that people here in these Appalachian Mountains has than this view right here. This is 3 states separated by lines drawn on a map by the government. But if you look at these mountains, these ridges, these valleys, we're the same people, and this is the same place. Hello.
I got you. It gets a little steeper.
Boy, it's beautiful.
It is with that sun coming through the trees, through the mountains.
So, I'm guessing that what you're looking at is part of the earthworks the Union built to defend this from the Confederates, who surely had enough sense to never attack it. Right? Yeah. Yeah, let's have an official look
You
at
need to have
it.
a chair up there to sit down in.
Yeah, you need a chair to sit down in up here.
Time you get up here, you need
Yeah.
a little break.
Yeah, you need a bed to rest in. And that's Long Tom. The most famous defender of this outpost was a huge cannon that survived being thrown off Pinnacle Mountain twice
Wow.
during the advance and retreat of the armies. Affectionately called Long Tom, the siege gun was laboriously hauled back to the top after its second long drop. Long Tom finished the war repositioned below near Gap Cave. Wow. And there's a little bit more about this. Listen to that wind. Wow. We may get blown off of here. What do you think, sweetie?
Just me and Prune. Trying to imagine that.
Can you see the deer? That's a little bitty young thing, ain't it?
It's very young.
Yeah. I'll take a look at this view of Middlesboro. I'd have drove by and not noticed this on the way off the mountain if it wasn't for my wonderful wife. Now, folks, we're entering the tunnel from the Middlesboro side that we just showed you. This is what it looks like from the ground. Now that you know what it looks like from up there, you guys can probably see, I can't point because I'm driving and my wife's holding the camera, but you can probably see where the Pinnacle Overlook is at. I say we're going to enter the tunnel and go under the mountain you just looked on top of. Only on our YouTube channel do we bring you the top part of the mountain and the bottom too. We wouldn't go home satisfied with just showing you half the mountain. Now we're going in, like I said, on the Middlesboro side. And we'll come out in Claiborne County in Harrogate, Tennessee. Here we go. The Cumberland Gap Tunnel. I wonder what Daniel Boone would have thought of if he'd happened up on this tunnel when he was looking for the Cumberland Gap. Well, we got to give him a little tunnel sound, don't we? You're not talking. Are you nervous?
No. Now I'm just trying to hold the camera straight.
You don't like going through tunnels, across beverages, do you?
I don't care for it, but got to do what you got to do, I guess.
Got to do what you got to do. This is a long tunnel.
Yeah.
I'd love to walk through it sometime, but I don't think they allow that. But I'd like to know if they did. I'd like to walk through it. That'd make a great video, wouldn't it? I'm assuming I'd be doing that by myself.
It'd take a minute to walk it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's right around a mile. I think it's just slightly short of a mile. But it's as good as a mile, like 9/10, something like that. It's a mile long. Now, this is the Tennessee side of the tunnel that you've seen from up there. We're coming out. And we're going this way. This will take you to Cumberland Gap or Virginia. The town of Cumberland Gap. Either one. But that's the tunnel. Now, folks, we are in the town of Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. You was just looking at it from right there. Right there. And now you're in it. You get to look at it from above and at ground level. Right, sweetie?
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to show it to you from up there. We're going to come down here and show it to you because it's not that much trouble. So, see, way up there, way down here. I love Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. It's a beautiful little place. I could actually live here because it seems like an isolated small town, but it's not isolated. You got Middlesboro just up the road. You got Harrogate, Tennessee, Tazewell, Tennessee, and not really all that far on down the road, you got Knoxville, Tennessee. So you've got access to everything you need, but you've got small town atmosphere. Yeah.
Got a little everything.
Yeah, somebody want to sell us a house down here. Beneath the Pinnacle Overlook in the Cumberland Gap National Park in the town of Cumberland Gap. Thank you so much for joining us on this roadside adventure to the Pinnacle Overlook today. We really appreciate your company, don't we?
Yes, we do on this windy day.
Yeah.
It's going to blow me away.
What do we say at the end of these windy videos? Bye.
Bye.
God bless you, folks.
See y'all on the next one.
Okay, the Pinnacle Overlook is right at the tip of the peak of that roof. See there? All righty then.